So tuples are, these are, you can store multiple values in a single variable, just like with list, right? You saw that with list, you can, store a lot of values, many values in one variable, just like that. Tuple is just like that, okay? It can store multiple values in a single variable, right? And then they're enclosed by parentheses, right? Just like, list was enclosed by what? Square brackets, right? But here is the parentheses, okay? And then one thing unique or something different from list, okay? Tuples are unchangeable, okay? Or they're normally called immutable. Immutable means they're unchangeable. We cannot change the, we cannot delete or update the, items, the elements within the tuple. But and then they allow duplicate values. So you can put duplicate values in a tuple. Okay, so here's an example of a tuple. Okay, so tuple. Let's quickly write a tuple here. So let's say I'll call it my tuple. Okay, my tuple is equal to. So first thing, I need to put them inside a pair of parentheses, and then I can put any value, any data type. So I can put int there, a float there, okay, a string there, hi, okay, all right. So this is a tuple. Okay, see now if I print my tuple, okay, let's see my tuple, okay. So let's see what happens. See now, so this is a tuple, right? This is a tuple. This means, see, this is one variable, right? Tuple is, see, my tuple, one variable, but you are storing how many values? One value. See, three values, right? 1, 3.4, right? And high. Okay, three different types of values and three different values, right? So okay, and then also they are ordered. Okay, so what do you mean by order? Order means they have indexes, so we can access those values using an index, just like in list, right? Okay, so for example, if I do my tuple, okay, if I do, because as you know, the always the indexes start at 0, right? So the first one will be 0. So if I do my tuple 0, I should get what? 1, right? Okay, I'm going to get 1. See, now if I do that, I'm going to change the same code, right? So if I do, for example, 2 means what? This is 1, right? Sorry, this is 0, right? Index 0, and this is index 1, right? And this is index 2, right? This is index 2. So if I do this, and if I run this code, I'm going to get what? High, right? I'm going to get high, okay? So now tuples are indexed, okay? Zero-based, right? Zero-based index, okay? And then it allows duplicates. See, I can put this in here, for example. I can put another one, and it still works, right? See, look over here. Yes, see, now we have 2 ones. See, we have one here, right, and one there, right? And see, it allowed, but sets do not. Okay, well, next we'll cover sets probably. So you'll see in sets that it does. The sets do not allow duplicate values, whereas tuples and lists, okay, they allow duplicate values. Okay. All right. So also you can get the number of elements or items within the tuple using what? So I'm just gonna modify the same code. Okay. So by using the len method. Okay. Len, just like in tuple, just like in list. Okay. So len my tuple will give you what? 4, right? See, because we have 4 items, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Right? There are 4 items. That's why. Okay, so len means the length or size, right? Okay, so that gives you that. Okay, also let's see. Okay, so now if you are creating a tuple with just one element, okay, so Let me just modify the same code. So for example, you are creating, so you want to create a tuple with just one element, right? So let's say that element is hi, okay? And then if I print my tuple, let's see what happens. See, it gave me hi, but without the parentheses, see? Now, okay, let's do one more thing, okay? Let's see what is the type of my tuple, okay? So as you know from the previous sessions, you know that with the method type, okay, when we do type and then you provide the variable, so it will give you the type of that variable, right? Okay, let's see what is the type of this variable. Okay, see, the type is str. We wanted not str, we wanted a tuple, right? We wanted a tuple, but we didn't get a tuple, right? Because see here, so but how can we make it okay? How can you declare a tuple with just one element, but it should be a tuple? How can we do that? See, so in that case, if you have just one element, one item, then just put a comma there and nothing else. Okay, now you'll see that it will be a tuple. See, it's a tuple now. See, now my tuple. So this is a tuple variable now. Okay, tuple type. Okay, so if you do not put a comma, then it will be this string, or whatever that one number that value that you pass. For example, if you have just 2, then you have just one element without a comma, right? So it should be probably int. Okay, see, you get int because 2 is int, right? And then it doesn't take it as a tuple. So if you just put a comma there, then it will be a tuple. Okay, just remember that. Okay. All right, so we got that. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, so you can do like you can do all kinds of slicing, and this called slicing, right? So you can access these items in a range using the negative index and everything, just like with list, right? So if you know how to do the slicing and accessing items in a list, then the same thing applies to tuples. Okay. All right. So all right, you can delete a tuple with the del keyword, right? So let's see. So I have this tuple called my tuple, and I want to delete this, right? I want to delete this, just like with list. It's the same thing, right? Use del keyword, del and the tuple, right? Okay, del my tuple. Okay, let's see what happens. See now, okay. And then now if I want to access now, let me try to access my tuple now. So, okay, it should give me an error because it's no longer there in memory. See, it's not defined, means it's gone. Okay, my tuple is gone because we deleted my tuple. Okay, it's not in memory anymore. Okay, so that's how deal, just like with list. Okay, and then very interesting here because this comes in really handy when you're doing like data science and everything. So we can unpack tuples. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay, so I'm going to run this code. Okay, because we deleted this, right? So that we have that again, right? Let me delete this. Okay, so here now, for example, here I don't need this anymore, so I'm going to delete this. Okay, so here, so for example, I have say 2, 3, 4, right? And then see, I have 3 values in my tuple, right? Okay, so now there's something called unpacking. We can unpack. Okay, let's unpack this. So for that, since we have like how many 3 values, right? We got 3 values in this tuple, right? So we can unpack them to 3 different variables. So you can have, for example, x comma y comma. Okay, let's make sure that I got it right. Yeah. So and then jet. Okay, we can define 3 different variables, and then my tuple. Okay. Okay, if you do this, okay, let's see what happens. Oops. Okay, okay, wait. Okay, let me run this again, and then because it looks like I didn't run it the first time. Just making sure that I have that. Okay. Okay. See, I got 2, 3, 4, and then now it should work. Yeah, it worked. Yeah, it worked. See now, so that means now if I print X, see, now I print X, print Y, and then print Z, right? So now, okay, what I expect is, okay, the first value that will be printed will be 2, right? Because 2 goes in X, 3 goes in Y, and 4 goes in Z, right? So I should get 2, 3, 4, right? See, 2, 3, 4. So this is called unpack.